Hello, and welcome to the first episode of A Measly Podcast. This podcast is a laid back and relaxed discussion based podcast where five college bound kids talk about different topics at hand. Hello, my name is Vunam Phan, and I am currently 18 years old. I am from Vietnam, and I'm planning to go to NYU next year if the COVID-19 pandemic does get any better. Something about myself is that I do like to talk a lot, and this will be a lot of fun for me. Robert, would you like to take it away?
Hello, my name is Robert, and I'm currently 17 years old, turning 18 this September. I am from China, and I plan to go to the London School of Economics for uni. Something about myself is that I enjoy badminton. Tenish, take it away.
Hi, my name is Tenish. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Malaysia, and I'm planning to go to University of Toronto in Canada. I like to hang out with friends. That's about it. Yeah. Richmond?
I'm Richmond. Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
Solid.
Solid, bro.
Nope, that's it.
all right,
That's all you need to know.
all right.
My name is Ryohei, and I'm 18 years old also. I'm Japanese, and I plan to go to University College London. And I also like to speak a lot, and talk about things with friends.
And today, in this introductory episode, we will be discussing a lot about regarding the COVID-19 pandemic and how everyone in this podcast is holding up during this time of lockdown and quarantine.
Yeah, it's quite a tough time, I would say. I mean, people are dying, obviously, people are getting infected, businesses are shutting down, and things just seem very negative in the future also. But I would say because we live in a time of such negativity, we should share something that's positive and something that's lighthearted, I guess, because it's good to talk about something positive, in such a dark time. Personally, I would say, like, when I was traveling from Malaysia to Japan, I found out that, like, I found a new appreciation for like flight attendants, because they risk their lives, and they even though they have risk of getting infected and they have the risk of even dying, they took care of us on the plane, on the flight. They had great service, and I was talking with my mom and saying, wow, these guys are really brave, and that was something that was quite positive and lighthearted, I would say, in my opinion.
That's pretty.
Yeah, because it's not just the doctors, right, and the nurses. There's a lot of other people who are involved in this whole mess.
And you find the most random people helping out of nowhere. Like, I heard in Mexico, all the cartels, they stop their, like, gang wars and stuff. I'm not even joking. Yeah, it's like happening. It's like
Really?
they're broadcasting on the news. Yeah, they stop all their gang wars just to help out with helping people out so they don't get sick. Because what happened was, because of all the restrictions, right? They couldn't move their drugs up to the U.S., so they can't really sell the drugs, so they don't have any business. So what do they do in the meantime? They have to help out the neighborhood, so the virus is controlled to an extent.
Yeah,
It's
Wow.
yeah, I think that's interesting. I think it's like, how Pablo Escobar had a positive influence on the neighborhood, but at the same time, like, he had a negative influence in, like, his cartel. There's like a good thing to both, like, to evil, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, like, some of the families, like, before, they were kind of like separated and they were not very in a great condition. Now they are more like, they're more bonded together because they have to stay at home, because they have more time to spend together. And obviously there are some domestic violence cases that are rising and all, but there's a positive side to everything, I guess. Like, personally, for me, again, I love spending time with. I didn't have much time spending. I couldn't spend much time with my dad because he was in Penang, but now he's forced back to stay with us, and it's nice to talk to him a
Yeah,
lot.
I do feel you, man. Like, it's good to reconnect with your family once again. I mean, like back in March when I was preparing for mock exam, I was just on it, and like didn't really get much time like throughout the 2 years of my IB life. Just really never got the chance, to sit down and have a long chat with your parents, and like doing that right now really made me feel good. It was good to reconnect with them.
Yeah. Actually, tell me more about that because I feel like you, as friends, we're all friends with Robert, obviously, but you don't really get to spend time with your dad or your mom because your dad and mom are very busy doing work and they travel a lot, right? So, like, I guess tell me more about how you. How you coped before, how it was before, and now how is it like now? Like, who do you spend more time with? Like,
yeah, I mean, definitely. Like, although like my dad's still not here with me right now, I could make more time now to actually video call him and talk to him because of all the time that I have. Like back in the days, like I was always busy, like doing something, but now like I really like can make the time to like talk to them. And I mean, I got really close to my mom now. Also, like I was talking to her about the pandemic, and then like just fun stuff about life. Just to reconnect with her once again. So it's really a good thing for me, like right now. But like I just want to bring this up, like in the long term, like this loss of freedom is still, I mean, it still troubles me. Well, what do you guys think about?
Do you think it's worth it? For 2 years we studied for IB exams, and now it's canceled. Do you think it was worth trading a month of intense stress
I
for?
honestly
for
don't
us?
think that it's worth it. Like
I mean, it depends, man. I think you could always look at on the positive side, but I guess there's obviously the negatives. Like we didn't get to. I mean, even the exams, right? There's the negatives and the positives. Like some people say that it's good because we don't get to really work for it, but some people are like, I kind of wanted to do it because I wanted to know where I was, like how I would be doing it.
Yeah, like some people are like banking on those exams. They're like, I'm just gonna throw away.
Especially for the UK people,
Well,
Yeah.
I disagree. Like, if you really wanted to prove yourself knowledgeable, you wouldn't really need to rely on exams for that. You just rely on your own self-knowledge. Like, if you know your stuff, you do know it. You can like talk about it in a podcast or in any situation, like to do with chemistry or biology.
For sure.
But I also
we also had to pay for those exams.
Yeah.
Which we are.
Wait, we got
So-
refunded.
I don't
right?
think we are getting refunded.
No, we
No,
don't.
we're not
I don't
getting.
think
The
I
money
paid
is
for it.
going. The money's going towards. I'm pretty sure it's going to like. Because
Oh,
now
the
you know
IA.
how all the IAs are,
Yeah.
all of them are medics,
Yeah.
and only now like you have to hire like a bunch of nerds to like read them.
I still think it's
yeah.
a big loss. Like, think about what we sacrificed. Like,
What did we
potentially
sacrifice?
our fall life in uni, our senior trip, all right, our time to hang out with friends, all right, just for one exam. I would rather
I know.
whole
Yeah.
time study my ass off for this exam, all right, and then like do well, hopefully do well, and like go on senior trip with you guys, have a like final laugh or something like that, and then like
But
go-
Robert, don't worry, man. We'll all meet back again, and we'll have the biggest party of our lives. And I'm not even joking.
please.
And in that sense, there was no point in taking the exam in the first place.
Okay,
Okay, Chad.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Think about the senior trip
That is
that we
just because
sacrificed.
you won't be studying for your exams doesn't mean everyone else wouldn't either, okay?
Well, no one's studying for the exams now, right? So there's no
You
point.
wouldn't study for
I
the
don't
exams if there were exams.
Okay, what about your uni
Well, I
life?
would have studied for it.
No. He would have. He's not that lazy.
Do you like Zoom University?
Zoom University.
I made a logo, for it.
Okay, wait. So this is a really interesting thing, right? If with the upcoming of online classes and stuff, actually never mind. They already do online colleges. I'm stupid. Never mind.
Okay. What's the point?
I was gonna be like, do you think they'd be online colleges? But they're already.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
From my school, there's like a petition going on that the students are signing like a form that they demand the school to lower the tuition costs if they were going to continue
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like
online classes, right? So is
that
your
has to
universities having the same things like that, guys?
I know for mine, like for now they haven't said anything, but like there's rumors that it might not change. So like I might reconsider because like I'm not paying full price for
Zoom
for half-ass. Yeah, I'm not for garbage like Zoom. Like my god, and like especially like the time difference. Say like I stay here, like I'd be like what? I'd be learning at 2 a.m. and like, bro, I'll become nocturnal. I'll become a bat. Like,
it's like good morning, and it's like it's actually morning, but not really.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's like the kids doing the AP test last week.
Yeah, I know.
Tomorrow's the AP US exam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the AP people are not having the best time.
As you guys would know, we currently live in Asia, so the time zone difference between us and the US is roughly 12 to 13 hours, depending on who you're going to be talking to. So a lot of our friends right now are having to take the AP exam at 2 a.m. in the morning, which is not only bad for their their health, but it's also there's server issues with them uploading their work, and a lot of them are having issues turning it.
Yeah, that's what I heard, right? Like Reeve, didn't he?
Yeah.
This thing crashed right away
as well. Like back in China, they're all having the same issue.
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
if virtual class became like virtual reality, right? Like if technology progressed to that point,
you
think
you
you'll
get like
learn
VR, you get like VR headsets in your classroom. And
do you think you'll learn better?
No,
Of
course not.
Think about it, right?
I can never truly learn on an online environment. I get too distracted.
Yeah. Like you could have like multiple screens popping up at you at once too, right? So let's say if you have like a virtual reality headset on, like you can display something with your left eye, like let's say you're watching like Netflix or something. Your right eye
no. I'm talking about like a pod, like to the point where you just get in a pod and you're like
Zoom.
Like that level of advancement.
Dude,
like
so
you're interacting with your friends like in your head. Like
that's the whole point, right?
It's so artificial. Holy shit!
So like
it's like Ready Player One.
Yeah, it's like SAO.
And I think that's how society will progress, though.
No, please. I wouldn't like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I guess so.
It would be unique. It would be new. But,
if you had the chance, like, say, like, you were dying, right? Would you, like, upload your subconscious to an online server?
Do you have the choice to die, or is it like you will live forever, guaranteed?
I mean, you live forever until that server dies. So
no, it's regardless because that's not you. You don't know if that really is you. It's just a copy of you.
But let's say if you are conscious that you are alive, that you are living this life, that you do know that you won't be able to age, you won't be able to grow, you won't be able to, let's say, like live your full life, right? Because there is another version of you that has already dead, but there's also this version of you that is your mind and perspective itself. Wouldn't you be somewhat dissatisfied with life?
Whoa. Why would you be dissatisfied?
Because you're not going through the entire cycle of life.
No, I'm saying saying you go to 90 years old, right? You're on your deathbed, right? You can sign a waiver and upload your conscious to your.
This is a thing
Black Mirror,
Black Mirror, you know. There's an episode.
Yeah, but what do you do it?
Nah, I wouldn't.
No, at 90 years old, I would, because I
would
enjoy my life,
But dude, there's people that go crazy in that place. They
Oh yeah, in the episode.
Oh well, that's Black Mirror. Yeah. Okay, they're trying to show all the negatives.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
No, it's not the positive.
Is good.
I'm thinking more of SA. You become you're basically just living 200 extra years of life.
Richmond, how do you know that's you though?
Because your subconscious is you. Like,
No, but when you uploaded it into the what is it? Like the internet or whatever, or like the data, you're just ones and zeros, right? So then technically anyone can alter your per se code.
yeah.
that
I
is
mean,
true.
there's that obvious risk, but still, about like.
No, I think the moment you're in that like data zone thing.
Okay,
that's not
let me
you.
ask you a question though. Would you
But-
rather die
Yes.
or would you take the risk? You know?
There is. I don't think there's a risk.
Wait, so you're saying?
Like 90 years
I
old.
feel like you die in both scenarios.
What do you mean? You have a chance of living and enjoying yourself if no one alters your code.
Like, if you uploaded yourself to the virtual world, like the limitations of reality have been lifted, and you got to do so much more stuff. So, like, I feel like,
I
But
still
wouldn't you
feel
get bored eventually?
Or
well,
in general,
there will
like,
be
you
another
in the-
world, you know.
I mean, I would assume you get a choice to just unplug and die. You know what I mean? Or like it could be like, oh, you die in game, you die in room.
Yeah,
you
like
die.
a more voluntary SAO. Because an
A
SAO
more
you have to.
voluntary.
Yeah. or like, oh wait, no, I don't want to spoil the good place. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but I mean, the idea is pretty good. Like, I would take it.
Wait, people probably listening to this don't know what SAO is.
It's a
Oh,
game.
it's
It's like a. It's like a.
it's okay. They can search
They
it
can search it up,
themselves.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can
Putting
search
the
it up.
idea out there, you know.
Yeah,
But like, yeah.
I think
I'm
I
just-
think it's interesting, like how like because Elon Musk, like he's been saying some stupid stuff like recently, but
No.
he said we live in a simulation way back, right? Like I mean,
Well,
you
that's
never know.
True, right? Yeah, we never know.
Yeah, because you actually might be living in a simulation, like unless
But like, would you be
that's the
dissatisfied
case-
if you found
if
out
that's the case,
you're in a simulation? Would you be
I don't know.
dissatisfied?
If that's the case, would you truly be alive? Like, what does it mean to be alive?
I don't know, man.
And
I think
enjoy your life.
Well, that's
Well, that's hedonism.
You're alive.
bro.
You don't have
what does it mean to be alive? Enjoy your life.
But
You're alive because you're alive. You know, like
yeah, no, it's by we're alive by Robert's right. We're alive simply by random chance.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Well, how do you know it's not? How do you know it's random? Like maybe
What if-
it's
Bruh,
random, right?
bruh,
So-
it
what
is
if God
random.
put us
It is
here?
100%
what if
random.
we were placed by God? What if he put us here for a reason? You know.
I don't believe that.
Look, Big Bang. The Big Bang was like a fluke. It was a 1 in like a trillion chance of happening, and then life on Earth is a 1 in a trillion chance of happening. Like we just had the correct conditions to have life, and then we somehow developed intelligence based on pure luck. All of it is random.
yes.
Like
That's
there
so
is
cool though.
no-
Like imagine that. Like
Imagine how
the moment you're born, already, like you're so lucky. The moment you're
Yeah.
born.
so if you think about it.
You won the
Yeah.
race. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you won the race. Like everyone here won the race, dude.
Yeah, baby.
But like, do you even wanna be alive?
Oh my!
my God.
I want to be alive. Okay. I want to be alive. I don't want to die. Okay.
what
All right,
is-
all right. Let's.
wait, one last question.
Like,
Like,
okay,
what
we
is,
don't know
there
what
happens
is the
when we die,
purpose
right?
of living?
is no purpose.
Then why are we here? Why
There
are we
is-
here? You know,
By pure luck.
there has to be like there is
No,
so
no, no,
many
no, no.
arguments
There is
that
no.
there
No,
is
no, no.
there
I
like
think
people debate like why are we here? They say like there is
no,
we
no,
are here to
no, no.
serve
You create
a higher
purpose. You create
entity.
purpose. I think you
There-
create purpose because you don't. I mean, there is no purpose to life, really. Like you're just there. Like you're meant to sustain yourself and like be there. But like you create purpose. Like we're intelligent enough to create purpose for ourselves to wake up every day and sleep every day and do something while you are
I
awake.
don't think you need purpose to wake up and sleep.
Shut up, dude. Shut up. Yeah. I mean that's my day. That's basically me like every day right now. But wake up,
Oh my God.
nap, but yeah.
Have you guys sleep schedule
No,
been
don't talk
messed
about
up?
I'd be
no.
fully up with 2 a.m. 2 2 a.m. grind.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. That's rookie numbers, bro. 5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Dude,
Oh, that's crazy.
I wake up in the morning at 7, right? And I still see Danish like, hey, Danish, you're still awake. You woke up so early today. He's like, I haven't slept yet. And then Sarah texts like, oh yeah, I'm going to sleep right now. Good night, Funam. And it's 7 a.m. I'm going on my morning jog, and you guys are going to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like,
I do night
crazy.
jogs. That's the thing.
like, I mean, eventually, right? If they keep like staying up later and later and sleeping later and later, it's just gonna cycle back to
They're
their
re-
normal.
yeah, that's
No, no,
true.
no.
Yeah, or they're ready for US times.
We have a set time for going to sleep. So like we'll start at like 12 a.m. talking to each other on
Yeah.
the Discord call, and then we'll finish at like
And
5
then
a.m.
we'll-
Like Tim, me, Sarah, Jeffrey,
What do you guys talk
Vincent,
about for
Julian.
5
Yeah, what-
hours? Like that's like the most
Just
odd
random
squad,
shit, bro.
odd squad in the world. Like
Right? And it's so chill though. Everyone's so fun. Like I didn't know I'd make good
Was-
friends out
you
of these people. Well,
for, like,
I was
5
already
hours.
friends with like Tim.
Stayed there,
Huh?
stayed on for 5 hours, like talking.
Yeah, basically. No, we'll listen to music and vibe as well, and we'll play like Jackbox together.
Holy crap! It's like a sleep.
This actually sounds super lit though. Like
Yeah, no, it's super late. We have like our own group chat, Night Owl gang.
I thought-
and stuff.
Night Owl
3 a.m.
gang.
squad. I joined it for like 10 minutes at one time, and it was like
When was it?
it was they were just like talking. I was like, oh hey guys, what's up? And they're like, why are you awake? I was like,
3 a.m.
I want to piss. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Should we create the Day Eagle gang?
Day, okay.
The Eagle.
Day Eagle gang.
Day Eagle gang.
Night Owl, bro. Day Eagle, bro.
We ain't about that. We only do.
But you know
Discord call in the day.
So I recently shaved, guys. I used to look like a Muslim immigrant, basically.
No, that's not what I want to
And-
hear about. I want to hear about your embody rating.
Dude, no.
No.
Let's talk about his
Basically,
beard.
I
Let's talk
shaved
about
my
his beard.
sides, and then my beard's like the bottom. So what I did is I got the Muslim cap because my dad has it like for functions, and I wore it as a picture. And I look like a legitimate Muslim, bro. I was really sorry.
This guy,
I said-
Yo, they're only allowing for religious gatherings here, right? Like you're not allowed to have big gatherings of people.
up to 20 people for Ramadan feast. or
So
whatever,
we're not
a day.
allowed to have
It's
like
fucking-
friends over, right?
Oh, sorry. No, I think you can have friends over.
You think?
No,
Yeah, why not?
did
I
you
was- I
visit
was
your
like,
cousin the other day?
Yeah, like 2 days ago, and then the day before that, and then yeah.
Wow.
All right, just wait.
I know
Just
my
to give
cousin's-
context, though, Tennis over here has a lot of family friends. And,
No, not family friends,
cousins?
family.
Not
Family.
sorry, not
Family.
family friends.
Literally
Extended
family.
family people. So he every weekend, Tanish Paramiswaran talks with other people. Talks with his family friends and hangs out with them, and does marriage stuff and goes out.
Birthdays,
Weddings for them,
funerals.
functions,
Yeah.
parties, goat slaughter,
Okay.
I mean,
Dude, okay, no.
Jesus.
I was talking to his 88 uncle the other day. I was talking about China. It was a nice talk. He really gave me some good
Wait,
tips
Robert, what
about
did you say? I heard idiot uncle.
88 uncle.
Oh,
Oh, 88th.
I heard.
I mean,
I thought it was ADHD or idiot uncle. I was like, Robert.
no.
Robert,
it was
it's a
generally
podcast.
good
You have
talk.
to.
But it just goes to show how many family members he,
I feel like it's good to have
No,
family
it
though.
does.
You know?
It's great.
It
Like
is.
I feel like, yeah.
It boosts social skills in a sense because you're stuck like chilling with them, talking to them, and then I guess it helps you in like
So,
school
guys,
environment.
wait.
I mean, unless they're a bad influence.
Other than Tennish,
Yeah.
are you guys all close to your extended family?
Meh.
No. not
Yeah.
really.
I think it's
I mean, mine's in the U.S., so time zones.
yeah. I think it's because that other than Tennish, we're all living in countries outside of our respective home
Oh yeah. yeah.
homelands, right? So we're all not very, let's say, regularly visiting them for birthdays, parties, whatever you guys do. Tennish, eat durian together. Oh, Tennish has a cousin called D9 also, which is a durian ranking.
He's a oh yeah
He
he's
made a
up to
music
the-
video.
Yo, that's lit.
I saw
haven't
your
seen it, but yeah.
beard pic. It's really a shame.
Oh my god, dude, your beard is so long now. That's terrifying.
Truly a
It's
shame.
gone now.
No, but it was so. I mean, I found it really, really cool that you could grow it that long.
Yeah,
Because I
oh my
did
God.
legit
Yo,
cannot.
I showed my
Yeah,
parents
like-
your photo, Tenish, and they
Yeah.
thought you were a 30-year-old man.
It's actually crazy, dude. Actually freaking.
Wait, Richmond, can you grow any facial hair?
No. I mean, I get like a little mustache, but that's it. That's.
I've never seen your mustache before.
I've seen Richmond's mustache. It
Oh, really?
grows in like patches, right? So it's like mine, but he can grow a little bit more than me.
We all have the standard gold mustache.
No, we all have the standard Asian mustache.
No, Robert.
No, I think
Yeah, you
Robert
know,
has the most facial hair out of
I've never
you
seen Robert's
four.
facial hair.
What?
I have,
I
yeah,
have,
Robert.
yeah.
Dude, he has the little like the thing
Weird,
coming
like-
out.
Oh,
Tiny-
oh yeah. Never mind. He has like
Loudly.
yeah, he has like the Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough,
Oh,
I have to
man.
shave. I have to kind of shave mine
Dude,
right
you
now
grow
because I've
nothing.
been.
Yo, can I see you grow it as long as you can?
This is, I think,
just
this is
wanna
the
see, like,
longest.
how-
I can send a picture, but
Okay.
you can't see it. Like you cannot see it.
You're saying
The
Then why are you
people cannot see
shaving?
it. We
There's
can't
no
even
point.
see it. So
Wait, let me send it. Let me send it
okay.
because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can. Like my mom keeps telling me to like shave it. I'm like, dude, there's nothing to shave. And she's like, well, there kind of is. So I'm like, not really.
Do you guys still have those 100-day? Like, remember when we had the senior celebration? Do you guys still have those M&Ms?
I gave all mine to
Oh,
you.
no, I
already ate
ate all of it.
I still have mine. I don't know if they're expired.
Eat it up, chug it.
Oh, you should probably eat
chug
some.
it, chug it.
I'm just gonna put them here. Yeah, it says it's supposed to expire in like 2 weeks. I got time.
Oh, okay.
I got
Oh, we gotta
time.
send
I just sent them
on
on
the Snapchat. Dude, there's nothing there, Rio.
That's
Shut up.
Here, wait.
That's it.
I mean, come on.
No, there's a little bit.
There's a little bit,
Jesus, bro.
dude. Not compared to you. Like,
You might as well use
And it's
this
not
one.
everyone's like you, okay?
Bro, did it. I mean, no, Rio, use nail clippers to trim it off because it'll actually work.
Oh, yeah, use like tweezers.
yeah, and I have to my sister. I called my sister today, and I was like, dude, like my skin condition is so shit. Like I have so many pimples, bro. Like I have to. Like if anybody knows how to, get some pimples shit off. Like actually, it's not as bad.
Okay. So
Oh,
this-
you can put like
this works.
toothpaste on your face. Like I read somewhere. You can put like a mixture of toothpaste.
Oh, really?
Damn.
What my mom did was she put like lemon juice on me, and it made the pimples burn so much, but like it worked pretty well. Like it took 1
Oh,
or 2 days
really?
and went off.
Have you tried washing your face real?
Have I tried washing my? Yes, I have. Actually.
That usually works for me. So
Yeah, I have. I do that every day, twice a day.
Maybe you're not that cleanly.
No, I do. I actually do that.
Twice a
No,
day.
it's actually better than like a week ago because I actually started to put ointment on.
Oh, okay.
So you're
Wait, Rio,
still-
how do you wash your face? Like, do you put water in it? Do you scrub it a little bit?
No,
your
you know, I
skincare
just
routine?
put a drop of water.
Yeah.
I basically just put a drop of water, and I'm like, oh, I washed my face.
Ah.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
one of the rugby boys last year. They were like, "Yeah, I don't clean my legs at all."
Okay.
Like when they say shouting, because they were like, "Yeah,"
Wait, what do you mean?
because they were like, "Oh yeah," because I put soap on my like chest area, right, or my torso, and when I shower, like the water like comes down to my legs and that.
Oh
I was
my
like, "Oh my
God.
god, that's so nasty.
It's
That's
That's
disgusting.
so disgusting."
He's using gravity, you know.
Life hacks.
Life
Well,
hacks.
yeah,
just
he's-
put it on your head, and the shampoo will just drain it down, and you're good.
So yeah, that rugby boys are one of the most disgusting people I know.
Yeah. They say the N
Yeah,
word.
don't hang out with rugby boys.
them.
What?
Yo, you're a rugby boy yourself.
Yeah,
What are
we
you on
know.
about?
Yeah, but I'm not a true rugby boy. I never went to exchange.
Oh, okay. So you're
Wait, no,
telling
Tennis-
me that.
What are
I
you
didn't know
implying?
you
And then she went to Singapore in 10th grade.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, Tennis, looks like you're a bit of a
You're
rugby boy, aren't you?
Tennis.
Yeah, you have the merch as well.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
the-
the merch.
Oh yeah, I
We
do.
all have the merch.
Dude, I
You
have
do?
No.
You never showed up to training though, did you?
No,
I did.
For how long?
I went to
In, like,
training,
2
but I
weeks.
never went to any. For
No, but you
2
were
weeks,
actually
yeah.
serious about it.
For 2
I mean,
weeks.
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah,
make a
right.
difference.
To be
'cause-
fair, you gotta
Yeah,
give it to him. Yeah, it was a good effort.
He made the
Good
team,
one.
yeah.
I mean, if Hamad can make it.
Hey, don't
Okay,
say
cut
my
this
bad
part
guy,
out.
no,
Cut
that
this
guy-
part
no,
out.
no,
I
really
see
need to
him
say.
in the gym
No, it's alright. I
every
think
day.
I think it'll be fine.
This-
All right, yo, let's get back on track. You know.
Whoa.
I think it's good. I think we're good. I think we can end it. You know.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Tanish, would you like to end it?
All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you don't mind our obnoxious tone and other stuff. You know, we're just little kids. You know, trying to make it out here in life, and you know, trying to have fun with each other. Not in that kind of way, but like you know what I mean. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
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 All right. Yeah. Bye.
See you.